And this is the four-wheel drive monster truck Hyper MT Sport Plus by HoBao. Well, welcome back everyone. As you can see, there's a new addition to my fleet. Like I was saying before, guys, I'm trying to get into something else besides Arma and Team Corrali, so I asked the wife to get me this for Christmas present. She got it for me, Mrs. SPARETIME RC. And this is the four-wheel drive monster truck Hyper MT Sport Plus by HoBao. We're about to break the box open, and when we come back, I'll have everything laid out for you so we can talk about it and have a little fun. All right, see you soon. All right, so this is what you get in the box. You get technical manual for the new center diff. It's compatible to the MTE Plus. This is the newest one they have out. They suggest that you replace it so that way you don't have to mess with the center diff clutch by adjusting it to get the right mesh for it. So I'm going to replace the old one that's in it now with this one. And this is the manual that's going to show me how to do it. You get a LiPo warning for your BEC or for your servo. You get a instruction guide for the ESC, how to program it. Set your punch settings. You also get a program card for the ESC. I think this is for, I think the ESC is a max 8 150 amp ESC. You get a FCC statement. You get the instructor manual for the HoBao HB 2.4 gigahertz radio or transmitter. Tells you how to operate it, quick operation guide. Tells you what buttons are for. You get some stickers. And the stickers already been put on the car. I didn't put them on there. They were already on there. This is extra stickers that came off the sticker board here. You get a HoBao racing support form. We'll talk about that here soon. And you get the instructor manual. I will be reading this. If you guys picking it up and this is your first vehicle from HoBao like me, read this manual. I will be reading this manual before I even run the vehicle. I want to make sure I don't do anything stupid with it. So yeah, I'm going to read it. Then the running is coming up later on. And you get your 2.4 megahertz radio. I think this has 4 channels on it. Yep, 4 channels. You have your EPA, front brakes, and that's channel 4, whatever you use it for. You have your throttle neutral and or normal and reverse, steering normal and reverse, steering trim, throttle trim, power, and this says STDR. I will figure out what that is once I read the manual, and when I find out, I will let you guys know. This is channel 3 right here. That's channel 4. Battery compartment a little bit different. You need something to pry this open real quick. And I think it takes 4 AA's. It's like normal radios. I don't want to break this. There you go. 4 AA's, or you can use a LiPo if you want to. Yeah, so this is everything that comes in the box. You get the antenna tube also. This is a long antenna tube. I'm going to cut that down and put it on. You get some more dog bones. This is for the new center drive differential. You get some Allen wrenches and a multi-purpose tool. You get some screws to mount your new center diff. And you get some clips to secure the dog bones onto them with. And I'll show that to you guys in a few minutes here when you see the car. All right, bring the car in a second. All right, so here we have the vehicle itself. Nice color. Four-wheel drive monster truck Hyper MT Sport Plus. Again, Mrs. SPARETIME RC got it for me for Christmas. I appreciate that. Like I said, again, this is a ready to run, but the way the box was set up, you had to put the tires on yourself. So, and they come with locking nuts in here where you have to put a screw and tighten everything in there so it doesn't come off, which is a good thing. I like that. So this is, again, new vehicle to me, new chassis design and everything else. So be patient with me. We're going to go over this. Hopefully I don't get anything wrong, and we'll talk about a few things that I found out when I got out the box. First thing I found out is no body clips at all. So yeah, that was one of the things I put in the comments when I sent my email out to HoBao support team, and they like, okay, yeah, we'll get that fixed for you. I said, it's no rush, no problem. I have extra one just to let you know. Might want to check the rest of your vehicles out before you send them out. So that was one. So the Lexan body is not thick. It's not too thin. But you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoe glue and drywall tape this thing to death. And I'm going to tint the windows just a little bit. Give it that dark tint to make it stand out a little bit more. All right. It is flexible. That's what I'm afraid of. It cracking. That's why I'm going to put shoe glue and drywall tape on it. All right, inside the vehicle. So, where should we start? I don't know. I know. We're going to start with the ESC and motor. So the ESC is a Max 8, 150 amp ESC, programmable. You can do it two ways. I'm going to try to set it up with a program card, or if that doesn't work, I'm going to do it manually through the ESC like you normally would do. Okay. The motor is a 2000 kV motor. Doesn't tell me what brand it is. I'm guessing this is a HoBao brand. It is a Dean's connectors, and you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace this with my XT150s, so that way I can run my batteries I already have for it. I have to buy any special batteries for it. All right. So the center drivetrain, this is the new one, as you can see, and this is the old one. Well, it's new, but they want you to replace it, so you have to mess with the slipper clutch assembly and to tighten it and loosen it to get it just right. This is the new one. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to replace that with the new center drive shaft, center differential. Replace the old one because, again, as you can see, it has the slipper clutch assembly here along with the spur gear. If you run this, guys, you're going to have to back it off counterclockwise slightly to get it so that it doesn't overheat the motor and do any more damage, because it comes tightened from the factory, and they do suggest that if you can plan on running this particular differential system set up in it. But I'm just going ahead and replace it with the new one. I don't have to worry about all that. This is already preset from the factory. That's why you don't see a slipper clutch on it. It's just a straight differential drive, and hopefully give it more power. We'll know. We'll see. All right, chassis design is I call it a ladder frame, aluminum chassis, I guess it's 7075, it doesn't tell me what it is. Chassis here, open bottom, open top, not too much dirt can get inside of it, but again, I don't know. Thinking about making a plate to go across here. If not, I'm just gonna make a skid plate to go here from the front and the rear, just so I don't damage all this and scuff it all up. But it looks nice, doesn't it? And this is the bottom of the differential cup casing here. All this has got to come out for me to put the new diff in, so I'll be working on that here pretty soon. It does have a metal servo horn, and it has a HoBao 5518 digital servo, and I'm not sure if that's, I think that's a 30 kilogram servo. I'm not too sure. I'll put a link. I'll put it in the description here when I find out what it is for you guys. Two battery boxes, one on the left, one on the right. I like the framing here for the body. Body sits on top of it. Plan on putting foam here so that it don't damage the body. This is the receiver box. Let's pop that open real quick. All right, so this is a different design battery box that I've ever used. It doesn't just pop straight up. Oh, let me finish unscrewing that, will you? I thought it did, and I didn't really want to jack it up, so you're gonna have to move the battery box to the left a little bit, slide it to the left, you get it up, and everything pops out. All right, so yeah, battery box doesn't have any rubber seals around it, so I'm not sure. I don't think that this is waterproof. I'm pretty sure it's not no rubber seal around here, so it is not waterproof as what I can see. All right, the other issue I had, like I said again, I checked this out earlier, guys, so just to make sure. Other issue I had was the receiver, the controller. Watch this. Came apart. So you see the internals. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it got damaged in shipping or what, but yeah, this should not be happening. Like I said again, I did contact HoBao for that. I want to make sure that everything was fine and dandy before I started running it, and this is what I noticed. They're going to send a new receiver, a controller receiver out, along with some body clips. And by the time that gets here, I should have the body should glue and drywall tape, and have the first rip. And until that happens, guys, I'm not going to take this out right now. So this is just an unboxing real quick. All right. So that was the second issue. That was the only other issue that I found. Like I said again, their support team was excellent. I contacted them last night. They kind of like responded real quickly. Claire, thank you. Asked me to send the order number to them and pictures of the damage to the controller or receiver. I did that. Got a response 20 minutes later saying that they're going to process as a sale, and they will be sending out to me. So hopefully I'll be getting here pretty soon. Let's continue on again. So big bore shocks, plush, nice rebound. They're 19 millimeters in diameter. Almost 20 millimeters in diameter. 18, 18, 18. So 19 millimeter big bore shocks, coilover, adjustable. Bumpers are kind of firm. They have a little flexion, but not a lot. The shock to the body mount, the body posts, they're composite. So are the shock towers. They're composite, but they're thick, pretty thick and beefy. Should hold up real good. Front and rear. All right, so the drive shafts on here, they're not CVD, they're universals. So that's a different one that I'm used to too. Most of mine are CVD or dog bones. The drive shafts for the front and rear are universals. We'll see how that handles. Supposed to take up more power, not too sure. Again, like I said again, it's my first time owning a HoBao and my first time with a chassis like this. Battery box has straps and foam inserts in them. You can put in large or small batteries, whichever one you want to do. What else? The hinge pin holders or braces inside, they are aluminum. As you can see right here, blue anodized aluminum right there. Front and rear. Front and rear. We'll have thick turnbuckles. I want to say they're like 4 millimeters thick. Yeah, I'll say 5 millimeters thick, 4.9, I'll say 5 millimeters thick. Front and rear for camber and toe. Also for the steering arm. Front and rear, thick composite on them. Let's see, let's talk about the suspension arms. Double wishbone suspension arms. Or wishbones, I wouldn't say double, just wishbone suspension arms. Plush. I like that. So the suspension arms, as you can see, they're real thick and beefy, guys. They're about, let's get a measurement on that. Like I said again, my first time with this vehicle. They're 13.8 millimeters thick. The design is very nice. Should be able to take impact real hard, real good. We'll find out once I take her off the hill, and then Big Brown Bertha. Let's see. They do have a, I don't know if you can see that here. saver right here. It's adjustable. Tighten or loosen it. We'll find out if I need to tighten it or not. Steering servo arm has a turnbuckle on it to adjust it, which I might have to do. I don't know. I know that I'll be adjusting those once I get out there running the toe and camber. Let it roll, slow roll, and see what I have to do. Give it a couple of rips, and if I need to adjust the toe and camber on it, I will. Let's see, the drivetrain. So the center and rear and front diffs are all metal. Gears, I don't know what weight they have in the fluid, but I will maybe have to change that out once I change out the new center diff here. And then we'll see what happens. So, like I said again, guys, I'm gonna change out the Dean plugs or the T plugs to my XT150s. That is gonna be it for the HoBao Hyper MT Sport Plus, newest addition to my fleet, guys. Hope you liked the video. Like I said again, this is a new vehicle for me, new chassis layout and everything else. I'll be learning this while I'm driving it, just like you guys will be seeing me learning this while I'm driving it. All right. On that note, everyone, hit the like button, leave comments. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, if it's your first time watching, hit the like button, leave me some comments. All right. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, be a member of the team, and we'll have some fun. Let's see what happens then. All right. Again, uno mas, like, comment, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Me, and the newest addition to my fleet, the Hyper MT Sport Plus from HoBao. We're out. Sweet looking vehicle.